Oh, man, hold on. Wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit, but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddamn it. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right. Your hands are tied. Jerk, pass me the duct tape, motherfucker. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Yeah.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors.
I think somebody lit a cigarette. Nope, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. To keep it locked here from 7 to 9. Still radio fan, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel top. They campaign like a bass said. So if you mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that hurts me, hurts me, hurts me.
Oh, right, you sons of fucking bitches. Well, you know, the reason we did that is because this is going to be our last. Should we just spit it at them?
Let's spit it right at them.
This is our last show at this All Talk.
Yep.
We are now going to be going to the new All Talk. It's official. So.
Yeah, we were going to keep this one running. But, you know, there was been signs coming out over and over and over again that it's time to leave.
It's crazy, too, because how things are, you know, we were even laughing at the intro.
Yeah.
You know, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us? Yeah. You know? And then, of course, they don't like being duct taped at first. Then they finally
start
get
to
into
like
it.
Yeah.
So it's interesting how, and just other little shit that's happened this week. You know, I went and did my show there for the first time on Monday night.
And you liked it.
And I did, and it seemed like everybody else seemed to like going down there.
Right.
So
it's air conditioned, unlike this one today.
Oh, God, it's fucking
boiling
stifling
in here,
man. This is some shit.
It's time to move on.
Yep, it's just the way it is.
Yep. I was going to keep All Talk 1 and All Talk 2, and people were bitching at me saying, well, how do I know where to go and listen? How do I know what to watch? Because they have 1 and 2. And how do I know which one? I only put on there that, you know, every time that I put it up, that this is on All Talk 1,
Yeah,
this is
I
on
see you
All
do
Talk
it on the
2.
Facebook posts. Yeah.
And everything else I posted on.
Well, it's good. So it makes it easier for those listening.
Yep.
And, you know, makes it, well, you know, the clients, for the most part, like it.
Yep.
So
I'll lose it probably a couple.
Yeah.
Some of them don't like it down there.
Maybe. We'll see.
But, you know, what can
Some
I do?
may like it. I don't know. You know, it's pretty nice down there.
Yep.
So, fuck. I mean, and it's one of those things, I guess, where, you know, like you were saying outside, you hate change. You know,
Yeah, you do.
But at the same time, you've kind of gotten yourself ready for that change.
Well, yeah, because we've changed All Talk altogether. I mean, from when we first, when I first started here, you know, with All Talk, I mean, it's dramatically changed. It's nothing.
Oh,
even.
God.
I mean, this change has taken place after my ex-wife left.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even the same place. I'm thinking back to when I first came.
Yeah.
You know, you had Regina, you had Million, you had
I had a wife, I had you know, all that.
A lot of the shows were different.
Yeah.
And it was just audio, and the site was different. I mean, fuck, man, this is, you know, it's like gotten a whole new overhaul. So it's time, man.
And as you look at the all new All Talk, that is totally all new.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a total overhaul.
Brand new.
Yeah.
So it's real. I mean, this isn't like, you know, it was kind of old school when we first came here, but we like that.
Yeah.
And but now we're gonna, you know, like the new place. Like I said, you know, there was a few things with the building that I was having a little trouble with, but I'll learn them because you know, so like I said, I thought I thought I was gonna hate that, and you know, now I love it there.
If you don't hear from me for a while, it may be because I passed out behind the board. It is like boiling hot back here.
How about kicking the fan on?
A good idea.
Because
good idea.
Yeah, and our levels are good enough. You won't hear it. Yeah. So, but yeah, so it's a little bittersweet here tonight. You know, it's I feel like I should fart taps. You know, and maybe if I get enough gas, because I did have Del Taco
You
today.
should just fart it all out.
I would just fart taps. Well, it's
this one's on me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So no cigarettes?
No
nothing?
cigarettes. This one's on me.
All right,
The send off.
Sounds good to me. That works. Anytime I can fart, I'm always happy.
Right.
But we almost didn't have a show tonight. That was the deciding factor.
Strange thing, because we had Trainer Joe running, and the board was making noises, and it was like crackling and popping. And we were like, I was like, wow, I don't know what's going on here. The air conditioner went out in this place, I guess yesterday. This board has been sitting in this room closed up, running all night long, and I think it fried it out a little bit. And her show started going bad, and we turned it off to let it cool down, and it would not come back on.
Man, that's right.
Yeah, it wouldn't turn on, and we were still having the issues. And I was like, this is a sign I think I finally need to say goodbye.
Yeah, that's it. So there it is. It actually worked out for the better. And then, we were saying, oh, well, I guess we won't, and it was kind of sad because we're like, wow, we don't even get to do one more show in this room.
No.
And all of a sudden you looked over.
And what was so weird was there's an actual channel thing on here. It's the channel to let you know which sound effect you like, if you want it for like an auditorium, or you want it for like a smaller room. And I turned it on, and there was nothing at first. We had no lights, no nothing for, 10, 20 minutes?
It was dead, yeah.
And we're like, well, this is a sign. This is over. And then, as I said, I was going out to smoke a cigarette. I looked over, and I just saw this, like, blink, 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 blink. It was trying to come back on.
Wow.
To give us that last show, because I'm not going to push anything past this.
No.
The decision's been made.
Yeah. This is official, and this is where
Yeah.
it's going. So, and it works out. Just the way because we were talking, and some of the stuff we said, like I said, next Thursday night I have an event, so I won't be doing a show anyway, and we're working around other issues, that might be arise down there. And,
Yeah.
hey,
It's a change.
Yeah.
It's very corporate down there. It's beautiful building.
Right.
The equipment's all new. It's all great stuff. It looks like anything else that needs broken in time.
Yeah. Well, it's good because my show's at night.
Right.
So there's not really much happening. So.
And we still will remain to see some of the shows the way they are now, because this camera will be going with us.
Yeah.
And depending on the which camera they choose is the one they get.
Right. Like if they, want a better one. Or...
If they choose, there's packages they can get to change up if they like.
Right. Wow. Yeah, it's just crazy. And it's weird that a change can be made so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it wasn't a change that, you were transitioned into it. It's not like, oh, you got bed bugs, let's throw away all your furniture.
Right.
You're going to make a fresh start. That type of shit.
Right.
At least you're ready for this, and you're like, okay, fine. You're like John Wayne. You got the second gun, like, all right, Pilgrim, this one's empty.
This one's empty, but this one, Pilgrim's full.
Yeah. So, you're the two gun slinger here. So this is pretty awesome.
Yeah. So
I think.
we got to pack this one in this weekend. I will be packing up all of this old All Talk.
Yeah. Oh, you're used to packing things.
Yeah. I watched you over the years packing Gary's ass. And after that, I thought, hell, if he can do it.
We got to get some of those in tonight.
Yeah, got to get our digs.
Yeah.
So this all Talk sign will be going behind us. We're going to do red down there. We're going to duplicate All Talk all over again, except for this new All Talk will be me, a fresh start, just me. No ex-wife, no ex-business partner. I did all this on my own.
Yep. You did it on your own. This is your shit, and you can take all the credit. You don't owe anybody anything.
I don't owe anybody anything, except for family and friends, that help. But as in building it and putting it together and making it run, that was me.
Yep, exactly. There's no third party or whatever that's going to take credit for some shit. So
it's so weird, though, because this stuff that's running in here, I'm going to keep this big old guy here. I'm going to take that with me and keep it as a remembrance, because I don't need it no longer. This will be done.
Damn. Wow.
Everything down here is solely running itself, and the sound quality and the video quality is 80 times better than this.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys remember, you saw Monday's show, and it was very, very clean and very clear, and, so we had a nice show, and so this is what's going to be happening. We're just going to be a different building. So you guys, the transition will be seamless.
Yeah, for you guys.
And, with the exception of now you'll just have one link click, so you don't have to guess.
And you'll see different colors in the background. It won't be quite the same. We won't have that big red wall no more.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're in a different place, man. What can I say? It happens for a reason.
For us, anybody that listens is like, okay, cool. What's the big deal? They're moving. But for us, I've spent 7 years of my life in this room, and a lot of my life. I mean, not just 9 to 5. I mean, I spent days pretty much.
See, 7 longer than that though, right? Because let's see, I got here in 2007.
Yeah, so we were here about 8 years.
Because you guys were here before I came.
We were here about 6 months before you came, I think.
Oh, so you got here like end of 2006.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's hey. Well, I was glad to. So I went with it for most of it with you.
Yeah, this part here, yeah, except for the 5 years we did up at the other place.
Shit. So what we need to
4
do?
years, 5 years, whatever it was.
We need to think of all the memories we had here.
Yeah, I mean, there's been quite a few. Remember the time that we were stoned doing a show because the guy had the stuff upstairs?
Oh, the polish show.
Yeah.
Fuck
yeah. That what was it? Some kind of
denture polygrip shit.
Yeah, and he overdid the place, and there was smell, and we were fucking stoned in here.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember you getting into it with Shell outside.
Yeah.
I remember, most importantly, the Devil's Contract that we did.
Yeah. And there was never a place that had so many brown boobs pop out, and it would have been this place. My ex-wife's brown boobies were in everybody's face.
Yeah, and then let's see, what other shit? Well, might as well tell you now, although you probably knew it already. Shell used to smoke weed in here.
Yeah, I know. I know she did.
So, there were times she would just light up while doing the show and be like, okay.
Yeah, we knew that.
And there were other memories. We had, guests that we've had on. Obviously, ADR LeVay, who was sitting over in the corner popping pills all the goddamn time.
I wasn't here that night, but I remember hearing about it.
And then you had, what's his name for the Hill Money show, rolling his blunt, Kid Frost rolling a blunt back there.
Yeah, and I was telling my mom about that today. I was like, I was like, you're worried about people smoking weed and that. I said, you know how many fucking people been in that damn studio just pulling shit the fuck out? And I'm like, you can't do that. Like, why can't I? Because I said so.
Right. And then, let's see, what other wild shit. I mean, there's thousands.
Oh, my God. There's so many stories in this room.
Oh, yeah.
We lost a lot of good people from this
What's
place.
the next question? Are the show hosts going to come with us?
My guess would probably be yeah, because I think they stay with me.
That'll be
in All
interesting.
Talk. So that's the new All Talk.
Yeah, you guys are. What if we can't leave them here, right?
Nope. Don't want to leave them here.
So
this will no longer be us.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be some other. Wonder what they're going to turn this office into next.
Someone will buy it. There's a sink over here. They can,
There'll be some Corporanicon, going on.
Yeah, I got some rearranging to do because I can use some of these things down here, but frick, not all of it. God.
Well, there might be some shit you might.
It's like I got the printer here. I can take that down, but I got to get a place to set it up on.
Oh fuck.
So it's not, it's much more streamlined down there.
Yeah.
It's a lot less clutter. It's streamlined. It's
Yeah.
So there's odds and ends that I will take and use down there, but a lot of the stuff we'll set in the All Talk. Let's call it the All Talk archives.
Yeah.
I'm set it in the room.
The All Talk Smithsonian.
Maybe I'll set it up in my house and start broadcasting live from my bedroom.
Oh, you could do that. Like nights when you can't sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing on All Talk.
Sleepless Nights with GJ Jerk.
Yeah, ATR, Sleepless Nights and ATR.
And what would you talk about on those sleepless nights?
How I hate people.
Okay. I really.
So it would be an extension of the STIM knitter.
Pretty much, but it would be in this very
monotone voice.
Tone. I just hate.
I hate people. I hate this cat that just jumped on me in the bed. I hate. I can't sleep.
God damn, man. Yeah, there's a lot of wild. Met some chicks. Met the last woman that I fell in love with here.
And I lost the last one I fell in love with here.
And I dealt with the one before that I fell in love with here. I dealt with that in here. Damn, nigga. There's a lot of
cruise control. Everybody started here. They were all here with us when they.
Yeah, that's true. Hazmat.
Oh God.
Even though he elicits an oh God.
Hazmat. Yeah.
But he was still here. He's still part of the
program. Still a memorable person.
You see. Oh wait, how could we forget Ron Jeremy pulling out his dick
and pounding my wife into pussy?
Yeah. Oh, oh God, there was.
Yeah.
Pounding.
Isn't that nice? Ron Jeremy fucked my wife.
Nice. You got nuts.
I would have never been back in Pennsylvania and thought ever in my entire life would I say,
Jeremy,
someday I'm going to be out married with a wife and a porn star is going to pound her.
Oh, you know what else happened in this room?
What?
You got your first nut shot on you.
Yeah. My fucking back.
Well, I pulled it out, and then I shot it all over your back.
Yeah, this is just like, wow.
Yeah. That's, well, you know what? We can make new memories at the new place.
Well, we will.
There'll be a time when you'll be leaving that new place going, Man, I remember when first we didn't want to come here. Remember that?
Yeah.
So
Now we own our own big, huge building.
it's kind of funny, man.
Yeah.
You know how you start saying shit like that. You know, like things that somebody was giving me shit today because I was telling a story of how I got up at somebody's wedding, and this is a true story. My buddy actually didn't think him and this chick were gonna work out.
Right.
And then several years later they get married. So I had to talk about it at the wedding.
It's time for change. It
Yeah.
really is.
Yeah. It's
You
just-
know, and it's kind of funny because you think about last night. What did we talk about?
last night it was about changing and doing different things
yeah.
and getting more corp
getting out of our
and-
comfort zones and getting
Fuck, I almost forgot about
yeah.
it.
And remember we were talking about you're like remember how I told you I don't think you should say I think you should just go for it.
Yeah, those
Something we
kind of things.
normally wouldn't say we would be against. We're like let's just do this.
Yeah, I guess at some point, man, you do have to take, it's great to be conservative and make sure you can make the move.
Right.
But now you can make the move.
Yeah,
'cause
I
you
did
had
it.
it. So, you're set. Shit, man.
Wow.
No more scorpions.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
They
see.
have grasshoppers and crickets down there, but I'm not afraid of them killing me.
So you got Karen and Nina down there. That's what you
Yes. Yes. I'm sure there are two of your zooziums.
have. Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course.
And then, and Jerkman has, that's another thing. You got a new name change tonight.
Yes, I did.
You're now Rattlesnake.
I'm now Rattlesnake. I'm no longer Scorpion.
Man.
And explain to them why I'm Rattlesnake.
Because you strike at any time, like, you just fuck with people. You're just like, ha, 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 ha. And you
But
just,
if you pay close attention, you can hear the rattle going first because it's coming.
well, that's it. Usually you don't, unless somebody's, like, hey, stop, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
A rattlesnake, isn't loud.
No.
So somebody usually has to go, wait a minute, did you hear that?
Yeah, because you hear that, but it's a low like rattle.
Right. And if you didn't hear it,
You're
then-
getting struck.
Yep, you'll get bit. So that's you got to look at it, man. Too, you're leaving old demons behind.
Yeah, I
old,
am.
old ugly things that happened here too. I mean, there's some bad memories that that happened here.
Oh yeah, there's really bad memories that happen here.
Like let's see, we had my nose incident. Fucking
Yeah,
got
that was
hurt.
bad for you.
got
Fuck, it
involved.
wasn't bad for me.
Yeah, it kind of was. Because then you got shit for letting me in the building.
Yeah.
The door having a jar put in it.
Yeah.
And what other fucked up things happen in here?
All kinds of shit, man.
You fights with your ex.
Yeah. But then there was good times with my ex in here too, and that's kind of the sad part.
Well, yeah, that's the good. But see, you got to think about the bad because it'll make you want to leave.
But you know what? And it doesn't matter because even if there were good things, it's still the past, either bad or good. It's still the past.
Well, that's it. And all you can do is appreciate what you had.
Yeah.
And just actually, it's funny, man. I was thinking about the shit in the shower this morning. Well, not the station.
well, no, but
oh,
something that would equate to this.
Yeah, it kind of was because I kept. I was thinking. I guess I started thinking about Koala,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, would I ever take her back? And I'm thinking no, because it's just too much has happened.
Right.
I can appreciate the time. I'm not angry about it.
Right.
I'm not like, oh, so stupid back then.
Right.
I'm happy about that time. That was fun. I was totally. I threw caution to the wind and had fun and was being stupid and it was great. So
Like that night when you went out with Gary, caution to the wind and penis to the ass.
kind of like every day at 1:00 when Jeremy shows up. So I thought about that, man, and so I'm not mad about the time. It happened and it was good. So
Right.
all I can do is appreciate it. So same thing with this.
Yeah.
You
It's
you
time
had
I
some
knew
good, you
I
had some
move
bad.
on. Maybe this is a change. Maybe a woman's about to enter my life that's going to truly love me, and we're going to love one another.
Well, that's it. Maybe that's
because remember I talked about there's somebody that but I have a hard time dealing with doing things, and maybe this is the fresh start I need because being in here, still coming in this place, maybe it just keeps reminding me of that time that I was married and I was in love and blah blah blah.
right.
And,
That's what was going on at the time.
Right.
And this place reminds you of that person and has vibes of that person.
Yeah.
You can't let that go unless you drop.
unless I get away from it.
And that's the motherfucker for guys like us that hate change.
Yeah.
You got to drag us kicking and screaming.
Pretty much.
That's just the way it is, man. We say, oh, we'll change things that we need to know we need to change, but bullshit. There has to be a kicking and screaming. That's
Yeah.
just the way it
It
works.
is the way it is, and yeah, that's true.
Actually, and that's the other thing. I had several dreams last night, and all of them had you and Ocelot in them. And you guys were like,
Me and Ocelot,
yeah, you guys weren't a couple. You guys, we were just
we were just in it, right?
all together, but it was you and Ocelot, and you guys kept taking me to all these weird fucking places. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was.
Oh, maybe that's an omen that Ocelot is going to come with us down there, and we're all going to a new place.
Well, Ocelot is coming with you down.
Yeah.
So that's where we're going to
So
be now.
yeah, maybe we didn't have AK there.
No, AK was
No,
not in the dream. It
no
was just,
bunny rabbits. No.
Nope. It was just Ocelot and you guys were like, actually, you guys were kind of fucking with me.
Well, it's about time.
Because I didn't
I
like.
never fuck with you.
Well, you guys took me to weird places. Like
Like what?
One was like this barn with these fucking horses.
Barn with horses.
Yeah, and I was like, what are these horses here? And then there was something else with bed bugs. But you guys were taking me to all these fucked up places, and you guys were like laughing at me because I didn't like them. And I was like, why are you taking me here? I don't want to be. And you guys were like, just try it. Just try it.
But that's kind of apropos for what's going on.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the dream was interesting.
So
now it made me think about it.
Because it was kind of like, I don't like it, but you do like it, and we're telling you to get used to the change, kind of. Like,
Yeah, and it's not that I don't like it. I like it down
Right.
there. So it's just
and
kind
you
of.
weren't short first.
Well, at first, I was looking for reasons not to like it.
I remember when you first went down there, when I just had the table going up, and
Oh, when Eric was with us?
yeah, and odds and end things, and you're like, yeah, it's nice, but this ain't for me. I like the old place. And
Yeah,
then when I got it all set up, and you, AK, and Ocelot came down, and the first time, you looked more relaxed sitting there.
Yeah.
You still had the good show. I mean, the show was
What a
fine.
great show.
Yeah.
That was an awesome show.
Yeah.
But I just, I don't know. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The way, but yeah, the dream was kind of prophetic. You know, it's like, whoa, shit. Kind of
Yeah.
woke me up, actually. Huh.
Hmm.
But yeah, I had several. It wasn't just one. It was like several dreams that you guys were in, and you guys kept taking me to. I don't remember
That's
all what
weird.
was going on. It's kind of cloudy, but I do remember a lot of animals. You know, like horses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was something. Like I said, there was something with bed bugs. I don't remember where the bed bugs came.
You know, and the weird thing is today, I was actually talking about shutting both Dowel Talks down and taking care of myself. And
from. Oh, really?
yeah, not me shutting it down. I was going to walk away. I was going
Really?
to stay in the background, come on your show once in a while, and do like with us. But I was going to walk away and just maintain things and
wow.
let everybody else take over, because I got to take care of my health a little bit too. And I've been just so focused having two now, trying to make it work, to make the money to get everything I need, that I just even drained myself more.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yourself physically.
Physically, yeah. I mean, I've been literally feeling, with anything I've been doing, it's drugged me under a lot more. It's harder for me. I mean, I'm literally walking around sometimes and blacking out as I'm walking, and then just snapping back awake right while I'm walking. I don't drop, but all of a sudden I feel like I'm going to pass out, and everything goes black for a second, and then I get dizzy, but then I'm still standing, so I don't pass out.
That's weird.
Yeah. So I've overstressed myself. I've overstrained myself,
Damn.
and I don't think having cancer helps.
No, not definitely not.
And working between two buildings.
Well, yeah, having to run to this place at this time,
Yeah.
meet that person, that's just too much, man. But that's what was your thing for a while, you know?
It's kind of strange though, because Bunny Rabbit was going to come in today, but because we were going to talk with her, I was going to talk to her at 5. I was supposed to meet her down here, but her grandmother actually fell and broke her hip, so she's at the hospital. She was unable to. So it ended up being just me and you on the final out.
And we were talking about the chemistry of,
Yeah.
our shit and
Right.
how we do and, how we work.
How we work together.
And, I was surprised, by the way, how fast last night's show went up.
So was I. What are you talking about?
Because I went on just to get 7-8,
Uh-huh.
and all of a sudden I see 7-9. I'm like, huh? So I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, shit, I didn't think that was going to
Yeah,
get
sometimes.
up there.
And I think that's what I'm going to tell everybody that comes in too. 2 days. If it's not up within 2 days, get hold of me.
Yeah, just wait 2 days.
Yeah, give it 2 days, because it's not like before. Shit, people used to wait a week, 2 weeks to get
man,
only audio archives.
I waited months.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember them days?
Yeah, there was times when I'd be like, oh shit, I'm on month 4 now, I'm catching you up.
And I had to poke and prod you guys.
Yeah.
And, hey, man,
Because it was so hard to get it done, and we had problems and issues with everything, and and this shit, if it ain't up by the time an hour, people are like, hey, where's my archive? I'm like, so I'm going to let everybody know, you get it within a day or two. Your archive will be there. You can check sooner than that, but don't contact me until a day or two.
Right. Then finally,
Yeah.
wait until, your 2-day window.
Yeah,
And
and
if you haven't seen anything, you can
then
bitch.
contact me because there's a problem.
Yep, exactly. Well, shit. I mean, it was like that one weekend when that show was
Mm-hmm.
corrupt, which that was okay. I was totally
Right.
cool with that because,
Yeah, we're still going to have issues. I can never, ever get around, no matter how great I build this, I can never get around technical issues. It just doesn't happen. It's live.
oh, yeah.
I mean, the only way you're going to see something that doesn't look technically fucked up is if it's not live and they cut all the bad shit out of it and redo it.
Oh, man. There's another memory of this place. Remember when you guys were running them all off laptops?
Oh yeah, when the viruses went through.
Yep, and the viri were happening.
Yeah, and I had to take, and I ran it. It's quite funny because that laptop, that little tiny laptop that we ran off it, I brought down here last night. And it's sitting right over here.
Really?
Yeah.
The same one?
It has not been here in almost 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, this is just one of those things
Weird.
that just proves that shit's supposed to happen for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the way it is. You know, you can sit and fight it all you want,
Nah.
but, you know, when something's, and like we said, they took a big-ass red marker and wrote it on the wall. I mean, now, you know, there's no doubt this is what you're being told.
And the funny thing is me and Jeremy were actually talking about this today. I was like, I said, you know, I can't. I said, because I've got you here, you know, and there's adjustments I just didn't know how to work around, you know, but then we sat down after this night and we sat and said, okay, we'll do
Well,
this, we'll figure that.
It's the fixes were very simple. They weren't
Right.
they weren't major. That's the thing.
Well, it would be if, I mean, we still got some things to work out. I still got to figure out, well, no, because that's right. Because, see, I wasn't thinking about I could take this tablet with me.
Right.
And this one
Use
could
that.
do what needs to be done. This one can still run certain things.
Right, exactly. You're going to have two now. You won't. It's not like it's going to be stuck here at this place.
No, it'll be going with me. As a matter of fact, I'm packing it and taking it home with me tonight because I won't need it here no more.
It's kind of funny. You get to tell this place to fuck off.
Yeah.
It's going to feel kind of good.
Yeah, I mean, I'll miss, you know, Francine and stuff and stuff like that. Fred, I haven't seen Fred in quite a while anyhow, but it's all new people that took over, you know, and they're acting like assholes, so what do I care?
Well, that's it. You know, you shit on your customers, they're going to leave you.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the way it's going to work.
I mean, they weren't bad to me, but at the same time, the only reason I still got special privileges is because Francine was still here, and because Fred still worked in it once in a while, you know.
Right.
But,
right.
you know, we come in tonight, the air conditioner's down. You know, they're blaming us for it. Oh, they're going in and out and they're smoking. Well, of course you open the door to go in and out. What the hell you think they're going to do?
That's what a door is.
Yeah.
People go in and out of it.
No, they're leaving it open. We don't leave the door open. What the hell is anybody talking about? Yeah, we go outside and we just open the door and leave it wide open.
If they would get a door that you can walk in and out of,
right,
that would be pretty
and
nice.
And the reason they said they didn't want to do that is because some of the people in the area, the back door, the back entrance, I should say, the bums would come in and out, or hobos, and they would come in and sleep.
That's why you lock it like you do the front door.
And they give us a key to get in and out,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Instead of
it.
having to walk around.
Yeah, just have your key in this door that will open this door.
You know, there's one thing I noticed that did not change in this place, though.
What's that? Oh, the breaks we got to take.
That's right.
We'll be right back, bitches.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. That's back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul.
I love you. You are my girl.
Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
classic throwbacks like
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Answer me this. When did happen a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice. 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and
Hello,
iTunes.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing. But in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turns you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leasy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun, my toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters, so turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts, that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts, that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yes, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really irks me.
STEM Radio. STEM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. Welcome back to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me, you know?
Pisses you off, too.
Pisses me the fuck off. Here's something that pisses me the fuck off, and I bitched about this before, but it's continuing to happen, so therefore I'm going to continue bitching about it. Is people tagging you in posts to promote their difficult, dopical.
That's kind of funny because that's what I'm doing to you right now.
Like, what are you doing?
I'm promoting my new album ready to drop.
Your new dope album?
My new dope shits.
Oh, you'd.
My new dope shits is ready to drop and you going to be fucking tagged in it.
I'm going to tell all my black friends.
Are you?
Yeah, they're going to they're going to come down and bust caps, dog.
I want them to bust caps in your asses and my asses and everyone's asses.
It's it's really pointless,
and
honestly.
shitsies.
It's like why would you why are you dragging people into this shit? You know, obviously, if people want to, put it up as a status,
right?
But why are you forcing everybody into this shit? That's like a dirty way to sell your music.
It is, and I
Cheap
don't like
dirty
that kind
way.
of shit.
Yeah, it's like, put it up on your status. If somebody's interested, they'll listen.
Right.
Instead,
that's the way it should be.
That'd be like if I did that for the radio show. Imagine if I tagged everybody every night for the radio show. All right, check it out.
I know people that do that.
I know, and it's got a fuckload. Like all the comments are all people's names.
Yeah,
and that's another thing that pisses me off. They'll say somebody mentioned you in a comment, and I'm like, what?
You're like, look, and there's like 100 other people with you. Like you feel special for a second.
Yeah. Like, oh, what? They said my name, and then all of a sudden you see who else was tagged in that.
Everybody.
And you're like, oh, great, man. I'm not,
I'm
nobody
not special.
And basically, they're telling you that you ain't shit. You're
I'm
just
just
another friend.
you.
Just another number on my friends list.
Use a number, motherfucker.
That's what you eels.
Use a number, flucker. Number flucker.
Well, I got one. Like I said, there's one guy
Mm-hmm.
who's he's really bad with it. I get tagged at least 2 things a week with his shit. And this was a show he was promoting,
Mm-hmm.
which is even dumber because it's like I can't go to this show, unless there's a nice pigeon out back that will fly me to Michigan, and I'll just say, hey, look.
Had to be a big ass pigeon.
Yeah, I'll give you gas money. I'll give you extra breadcrumbs.
Right.
You fly me all the way to Michigan.
And will you think it'll do it?
So I can see this. Yeah, maybe he will. Well, if you have the problem, because this guy, he's so dope, the pigeon will do it. Because,
You said dope.
It is. No, because he's so dopical and difficult.
You're so stuck in that old dope word.
You know what, though? It's coming back.
But you do got the shitses down.
I do. I does.
He does got the shitses.
Got the shitses.
You really get the shitses.
I had the shitses. Which, by the way, the shits that I were taking were very, I don't know. They're like the air shits.
Boy, I had to say something, didn't I?
Yeah, you went there, so guess what?
No, I didn't go anywhere around your shit.
It was the air shit. Well, it was like this explosive fart that was causing most of the pain.
Right.
But then also it had some shit accompanying it, when it flew out. So it's like, oh, great.
Pain?
Well, causing the stomach. Oh, I got
the
shit.
gas and
the gas.
You got to push it out.
Yeah, like, oh God, I must have to take a huge shit. And then you go in there and this huge ball of gas.
Kablunk, kablunk.
And yeah, and a little shit sprays out of your ass,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been having that today from eating the Del Taco that I had for lunch.
Hey, how would you feel about bringing somebody on from an actor or a person that does down at Crave? How would you feel about bringing them on and interviewing them?
I don't have a problem with that, but I mean, is it something I'd be interested in?
Well, it's different. I mean, it's something that you might want to, because you know how everybody thinks that we're always talking about gay people and we're against gay people.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I've actually had gay people on the show.
That's what I'm saying. This guy, he's bisexual. He does a great show down there. And I was trying to find a place to put him, and I thought, where would he fit in that we could talk to him? Because he talks on a level like we do. It's not like,
oh, really?
It's not like he would want to come in and do like a flat out, like nicey interview.
I was going to say, yeah, because it wouldn't be one of these cheesy interviews.
No, he's funny. He's cool.
There are certain shows that have, like local entertainers.
They
and
do,
it's kind of fucking boring.
And see, and this is why I didn't know where to bring him in to interview him, because, and I was going to take him down to the news station, but certain people, Jeremy's not going to do it.
Well, I was thinking Mike, and then I was like, oh, wait, gay? No.
Yeah, Mike won't do it. Tiffany's not going to really. And really, I don't think he'd want to be. He's more like us, kind of,
Huh.
He has that kind of like, oh, fuck it kind of shit,
I mean, what does he do?
He makes his own costumes, and he does dance interpretation to certain songs, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't fit the format of the show per se, but I mean, I
But
guess.
we can bring it in, he could talk about gay issues.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
stuff that pisses him off, being gay.
yeah. There's. I'm sure there's plenty of shit.
Yeah, there is. I mean,
but I don't want to be like, oh, we got a faggot. All right, hey, faggot.
Well, no. It wouldn't be like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to exploit the fact he's gay either. I mean, obviously, there's
no.
more.
I'm just saying he's bisexual, and he's kind of he fits in with us.
What was
like
that?
Did you hear it too?
Yeah, the beep.
It was like a beep.
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
Oh,
you know what?
You know what it is? It's time for your bend over injection from Gary.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah.
you got yours from Jeremy today. Oh, it might be my phone. Let's see.
Was it your phone?
Nope. I thought maybe I got a text.
What the hell was that then?
I don't know.
Very strange.
We've been hearing beeps and weird shit in here all the time. haven't we?
All night long. This
Not
is
just all night, but just in general.
Yeah.
Just in this room here. What was I going to say? Oh, speaking of gay. This is,
You
maybe
shouldn't have said it like that.
maybe this guy.
Speaking of gay.
Speaking of homos. Oh yeah. Ugh.
I want to bend over and experience the love meat.
So you remember I was telling you about my assistant and his family
I'm
situation?
happy you stopped calling him the new one.
My assistant.
Yes, you started saying my assistant.
And his, like I say, he's a great guy.
Right.
Awesome.
Isn't he related to one of your friends?
He's related to Cruise Control.
Cruisy.
Yeah. So anyway, but
Cruisy.
he's got a strange family life. Like I said, his mother.
Who fucking doesn't?
His mom is, well, I just thought she was lesbian, but apparently she's claiming to be transgender.
Oh, that's the one you were telling me about?
Yeah, that's her.
The one that you said I don't want to call her or a man
I
or whatever.
said, yeah, I just can't refer to her as him.
Right.
And I said, would you be offended if I? And he was cool. That's what I said. He's been very cool about this whole thing, but it just fucks me up because then his brother's that way too, apparently.
Right.
But here's what's weird.
What?
Because he tells me, he says, yeah, my brother had a girlfriend that he broke up with, but they still hang out. And I said, well, wait a minute. If he's gay, and then of course he corrects me, you mean transgender?
Transgender.
Okay, he's transgender.
It sounds like a Superman or something. I am transgender.
Well, here's the thing. So I said, well, wait, if he's transgender, he's supposed to be a woman. So why would he be with a girl? Well, the girl's supposedly transgender too.
Oh my God! Why? Whoa, Jesus!
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is fucked
I'm a
up.
girl. I'm a guy. I'm the girl though, but you're the guy.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just, and it isn't even like, I don't believe, I mean, I never really got too deep. I want to ask, sometimes, but I don't think they cross-dress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think his brother wears dresses and his mom wears fucking...
So the mom probably still has a woman touch to her, maybe, and the guy still has, but the guy is the girl and the girl is the guy.
That's the fucked up part. Yeah, the brother is supposedly transgender, so, whatever, he thinks of himself as a girl. But now he dates a girl, but the girl thinks of herself as a man. But yet, you're still having, you have a dick to put in her pussy. It's not like she's strapping one on. Well, maybe she is strapping one on and fucking him.
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Let me talk for 1 second.
Okay, that's just one of those things that I don't know. And I don't know if they... I guess they do cross-dress. Maybe they don't. You know what I'm saying? This is what... And he even said to me when I asked him about it, he was like, well... he said, if you think about it, it's just going to drive you nuts. And I just was like, I finally today admitted, I was like, dude, I can't even pretend to know what the fuck you're talking about. And he goes, you know what? He was like, it's okay. You're a straight guy. I don't expect you to know. And I'm going, well, yeah, but it's just fucking weird, man. It's just, because it is. It's like, okay, well, if you think of yourself as a man, wouldn't you date a... Well, okay. If you think of yourself as a woman, see, this shows you how fucked up I get with this shit. If you think of yourself as a woman, why would you date another woman? Unless, wait a minute, maybe he's a transgender lesbian. So, which, from what he said, that's not the case because the girl thinks of herself as a man. I think it's denial, personally. But again, I don't want to judge. I know I'm stepping through some fucking dangerous territory because it's his family, and like I said, he's a cool guy, and I would never want to offend him if he hears the show, but bro, you got my brain twisted the fuck up. I've been pondering this shit all day since we talked about it, which is true. I kind of have. I've just been like, okay, wait a minute. You're a man, a woman, but maybe this is what I should do. Maybe I should claim I'm transgender, but I'm a lesbian. So I like other women. So I'm a woman. I'm a woman in a man's body, but yet I'm a lesbian. So therefore, I'm not a heterosexual man. I'm a lesbian. Maybe that would get me more chicks too. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I get to fuck some chicks that I normally wouldn't get to fuck. Because, think about it. A lesbo with a dick that you actually, so now you actually have something that penetrates. So it's, I mean, obviously they can use their tongues, their fingers, their toes, you know, other shit to penetrate. But, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's it. I'm a transgender lesbian. That's what I am. Yeah, I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. So I feel like a woman who likes women, but yet, you know, because I don't like sports, and people think I'm gay because I don't like sports. So, you know, that would make sense. So yeah, okay. And I don't like most shit that most guys like anyway. So, yeah, I'm a transgender lesbian. That's it. And I do like pussy. So, sure, that works. You know, fuck. You figure, just funny. You know, you can solve the world's problems within 5 minutes. You know, you just get these solutions to shit. Although that is funny. How sometimes, you know, you could beat your fucking head against a wall looking for a solution. You know, you don't know where the hell it is. And finally, the son of a bitch is so close, right under your nose, that you figure out in like 5 minutes. And you're like, oh, wow. That's all I got to do? Man, how come I was busting my ass for this long and doing whatever the fuck I was doing? And now all of a sudden I'm okay. This doesn't make fucking sense. I'm totally
sorry, but I had to get a drink.
Oh shit! Oh, you were coughing?
No, it was just I was so hot because you had something to drink here and you've cooled down a little. I'm sitting there this whole time with no drink.
Oh shit!
And my mom and them just walked by and I saw them had a cup in her hand. I was like, oh, I was like motioning like I need a drink, and she's like puts her hands up like I don't know, and then she comes back and she had this cup and I'm like, she goes, it's cola. I was like, okay.
Oh, cool.
So I ran and grabbed and got it cooled down a little. Wow.
Wow, yeah. Well, so I've decided, I don't know if you were listening.
I couldn't hear you.
I'm going to be a transgender lesbian.
You are?
Yeah. So in other words.
No, you are.
I am?
Oh. You've been one a long time. You just didn't know it.
Oh, wow.
You were too blind to see it.
So basically, I'm a, okay, I may look and sound like a man,
right.
But I'm really.
You're a lesbian on the inside.
I'm a female lesbian that likes women.
That's what I've always said. I'm a lesbian. I like women.
You know what? So that's it. We're transgender.
We're transgender.
Transgender lesbians.
We love women.
So that means that might give us a chance to fuck some chicks that we normally couldn't fuck.
Right, because I can say, hey, I'm okay. I'm a lesbian.
Yeah, I'm a lesbian. I you know, it's not like you're fucking a straight man here.
Right.
I'm gay like you.
We're
I like
gay.
women.
Yeah.
So I guess some of those gay jokes we make about each other are, you know, real.
Yeah, they kicked in. Yes. We've actually been gay this whole time and just didn't know it.
Wow.
I love women.
If you're homo and you know it, you're les.
You're supposed to clap your hands.
Oh yeah, that's right. If you're homo and you know it, clap your hands. If you're homo and you know it.
And you get down the knees and blow it. If you're homo and you know it, clap your hands.
Ram a man. Oh, but we're not ramming men.
No.
Because we're really not men. We're women.
We're women.
Yeah, we're women.
Right.
And we just like women. So that would make us lesbian.
I mean, if people see you looking right now, they see you've got big breasts, so they know you're a woman.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just a chick with a dick.
You're a chick with a dick.
That's all.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, I kind of... I was gonna, you know, our time shoes thing. Well, that was one of the things where I was going to do at some point. And it was going to be you if you went with KLAV. And I figured I would play Robin because, you know, I'm fat and I'm manly looking. So I would totally, you know, I mean...
Robin was so guy. She was, I mean...
Yeah.
I mean, her and Shell, when I went in that room that one night and seen them both together...
Was that scary? Did you like have nightmares after that?
Because it was kind of like, man, I'm in a room with two men, women.
So were you afraid like you were going to get locked in and beat up?
No,
like two dudes were going to gang up
I was
on
just
you?
afraid they were going to dike out in front of me and I'd throw up.
Oh man,
because I would not want to see that.
That'd be even worse than them beating the shit out of you. Wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would rather them chop my head off
than
fucking have them watch them lick each other.
Spread their legs and just start.
Oh no! See, oh god, shit! Watch them lick each other's pimples between their legs and shit, because I'm sure there's pimples there.
And Robin probably has the toilet plunger pussy.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Grab Shell's
yeah.
face.
Yeah, and probably not shaved. It's probably like a bush all the way up the sides and down her thigh leg. You know.
Yeah.
Probably,
so it's like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
There's alligators and shit.
There's all kinds of swamp creatures there.
You hear, you know, all the weird little bugs you hear and shit.
Yeah. God, no, I couldn't. Ooh, to see her naked, I would literally probably not want to have sex for at least 3 years. No shit.
Well, just think, there must have been somebody because, She said she was married, although that was funny too.
Maybe she knew a blind guy.
Well, from what I understand, the guy had erectile issues. So I mean, but then again,
I would have erectile issues too if I was with her.
Well, that's what was funny. Like, obviously the dude had.
I'd be like, man, my dick ain't getting hard if I can see you. Even if I couldn't see her, even if the lights were like totally out and everything was pitch dark, I would know.
Yeah.
And I could not get my brain to. I couldn't lie to my brain enough to fucking do it.
Yeah, she has a very. I mean, I've gone for some pretty rugged chicks.
She's rugged.
Yeah, I know. That's one. I'm like.
She wears those those dicky pants, kind of like, but not dickies. Yeah, they're corporate pants, and they
like slacks, like I wear.
Yeah, but she has the keys on the side, that kind of
nigga keys, like the little belt clip. And shit.
But she's got this large, like wide ass, but she looks like a man with a large wide ass. Wow. It's a freak show. Trust me, it's a fucking freak show.
How come those people can't be transgender?
They are. They just haven't come out of the transgenderness yet.
That's well. See, and that's what the other weird.
You were sleeping with one.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, at least she could be, at least to me, somewhat attractive. At times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
like I said, if you could see, if you started out with sight, you probably would have never dated her.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that
because you would have went the way of us. You would have went by looks and judgment, not. But still, see how the fuck? How could you talk to her and still do it?
I mean, well, like I said, she
must have been really sweetsy pootsy cuckoo at one time.
She wasn't always a bitch. Like I said, there were times that we had some fun. I mean, but trust me. I mean, I would not. Even if you listen to some of the old shows, I mean, we're having fun on some of those archives.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can always. I don't know. My biggest thing is I could see her. So
see, like and I think the big thing was the personality. Honestly.
The personality.
That's what turns
you on.
Yeah,
because I can get over looks on somebody. You can kind of overlook certain things, like because someone that's completely unattractive to you can become attractive to you by just their personality.
Well, that's it.
But she had a shit personality.
Yeah. No, that was see the thing in Cruise Control used to always say. He'd say, man, the most infuriating thing about her is she can be a very cool person.
Yeah.
Because she could be. She
chose not to be most of the time. Most of the time, it's kind of like she went out of her way to be that.
Yeah.
At times, it's like she would strike for no reason. It was like she was going out of her way to be a bitch.
Well, like the day we did the thing at the gas station. Remember when V had the live remote?
Yep.
That was fun. She was
actually fun that day.
That's exactly. There were a few times.
And the time we went up for the flip-flop one. She was fun that day.
Yeah. And then there were a few things.
Then there was the rest of the time she was here, she was a bitch.
Well, we had the pizza kitchen. We did that a few times, karaoke. And there were other
that's
times.
right. You guys did come down there, and but I didn't really talk to her a lot that night. Those nights I was kind of busy doing the DJing and.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you didn't have much involvement with her.
No.
So, but the stuff at the station, that was other shit.
You know what I have been involved with though?
What's that? Oh, you suck. We'll be right back, bitches.
Jimmy Black.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. That's back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul.
I love you. You are my girl.
Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice. 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and Mob Blues. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing. But in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy, then content, and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great. Just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes ain't your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun, my toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch, I'm
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters, so turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in the book. Blind to the facts if you
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yes, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really irks me.
STEM Radio. STEM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. Hour 2, segment 3 of the shit that fucking irks me. And, yeah, that was funny, Jerkman. You said, I was like, you want to close that door? And you're like, whoa, are they going to kick us out of here?
It is true, right?
Yeah, you guys were using profanity. Well, that's good because we're leaving.
Yeah, fuck you, we're leaving.
So we're done. So I got a little SMJ.
A little one or a big one?
It's kind of a little one, but it's kind of funny,
So
though.
It's a funny SMJ.
You'll see it, man.
Just a little
You'll
one.
see this one.
Remember Bad Boy used to love it here?
Oh, yes! So does Bunny Rabbit. She likes
She
my
loves your
niggas, too.
SMJs. Isn't it nice? They'd like to see you go.
Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from danger.
Fucked with.
Gotta save that blind man. Gotta save him from strangers.
Strangers.
Yeah, they got mad if I didn't have an SMJ.
It's like, yeah, they got mad because you didn't get fucked with.
Yeah, like, oh, what? You're not mad at
You mean someone didn't treat you like a child?
Damn, that's the first. Well, this is something that my assistant noticed. When we do health fairs and things, you know, table events, if somebody's coming up that, there's been a few people that know me, because a lot of these places I see, you know, a lot of the same people and people that know me from different things and whatever. And what they do is they'll look at my assistant and kind of put their finger to the lips like, shh. You know, like, don't say anything.
Really?
You know, like, they won't say, hey, John, it's John from Spotlight or something. And then he's like, fuck, you blew my cover. So that's his way of being preventative. You know, put his finger to his
Right.
lips and do this.
I'm not here.
And then he says they got this look like, look what I'm about to do. You know, like it's funny. And then they'll come up and say whatever they'll say or try to make a joke. Somebody did that at LVB&M, actually. And it's this guy who plays keyboard there all the time. And I guess he played something that I recognized. And he knew I'd recognize it. So he walked up and he did just that. And my assistant didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden he's like, hey, man, you like that, man? I played fucking... But he said with him, he said it looked like he had second thoughts. Like, oh, man, I can't do that to him, man.
Right.
I'll just come up and just be real. You know, but I've had a few people that have actually walked up and, you know, and he said they do this, you know, like, don't say anything.
Right.
And then they have this, like, mischievous look, like, I'm totally going to fuck with it. I'm going to fool him. He's not going to know.
Because he's a fool.
He's a fool. Stupid. I
pity the blind fool.
I pity the blinky.
I pity the blinky that didn't see me.
So, you know, yeah, that's, it's kind of funny. Or, like, people would do this shit, too. They'll walk up, hey, do you know who this is? You know, they'll, like, disguise their voice. But
Like I do?
No, it's very shitty.
Oh.
I mean, yours is, like, kind of funny. Like, excuse me, sir, will you take it up the ass? They won't even do, like, they'll actually come up and say my name.
So they don't even take the time. They just think it's a, like, they're not actually trying to just do like I do with it with other people, too. You
Yeah.
know, so they're just because you're only blind, they're doing it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, exactly.
Because they can even give you a shitty thing. Doesn't even work at changing the voice at all.
Yeah, they do a bad impersonation.
Yeah.
So it's like really, it's like this, you know.
Because
like,
you're blind, as long as they change the tune.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah, it was stupid, man. I was like, wow, that was pretty dumb.
I think I got her to crawl out of the woodwork.
Oh, you did?
Nightcrawler, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Remember how she says she doesn't listen anymore? And we were saying that stuff last night?
Oh, about the red carpet?
Yeah, and all that shit.
What happened?
She put up something. See, because she hasn't admitted to me that she listens anymore. She said she doesn't.
Bullshit.
That's what I said. Now I think we caught her because it says here, it sucks when you hear something said about you that hurts and makes you upset at the same time.
Oh, you know what? Get over it. It's the shit that hurts me.
Yeah, but I think it's good because we called her out. She's saying she doesn't listen anymore.
Oh, you're right. It's like, wow,
if you didn't listen,
too damn transparent sometimes.
If you didn't listen anymore, then how did you hear that?
Yeah. Listen, I don't listen to you guys anymore. Well, I put up shit.
Yeah.
It's almost like, damn, you used to catch her a lot in shit, didn't you?
Well, I tried to. It used to work, but lately I haven't really said much, so I haven't been able to catch her. So last night was a good bait, and I think she bit onto it finally.
Yeah. Well, but every time, I mean, there was a lot of shit.
I used to get her all the time.
Yeah, I remember there was a lot of stuff that it was like, you just can't hang with me, man. I'm a Pentium. You're a fucking, you're Apple II GS or some shit.
I think we got her though. I think last night she was listening and she said she doesn't listen.
That's where that came from.
Well, of course it does, unless something of a coincidence.
Like you're gonna go, oh, you mean you happen to overhear a coworker saying something mean?
Nah, she was listening.
Mm-hmm.
We got her.
Busted.
How do you like that bait on?
Sorry there, Nightcrawler.
We put the Nightcrawler on the hook and threw her to the fish.
That's kind of funny. The fish bit you.
And if she's listening now, she's like, son of a bitch, they did get me. Fuck it. I was so bit. Her ass hurt.
Like, you know what? Here's the thing. Don't post about it if you don't want anyone to know about it.
But see, that's it. Sometimes you have to get with her. Mm-hmm. You have to go real deep to make her crawl out and admit. So last night was enough to make her crawl down and fucking piss her off.
But you know what? Why not just be real and just say, hey, I do listen sometimes. You know, what's the hurt with listening?
Well, because you know how women are. They don't. You can't ask them their age. You can't do this. And
yeah,
we
that's
listen.
Dumb too.
No, I don't listen to you no more. Yes, you do.
Like, why do you lie about this shit and that shit and other dumb fucking things you don't need to be lying about? I
haven't done that to her in a long time, though, to pull her out of the water.
Well, you totally. I mean, you didn't even. This was like it came to you. You didn't have to pull anything. It just came. It was like, whoops.
Yeah, because posting something like that is,
Yeah, you might just want to vent that to a few of your close friends. Not putting it out there on Facebook where Jerkman can see it.
See it, know that we got you. How's it feel? Gotcha.
That's pretty. Wow. Yeah, you better, as somebody would tell you, you better step your game up, man. You better step it on up.
You better hide it better when you're pretending you're not listening.
Yep. And she's probably. I know what's coming out of her mouth.
Fuckers.
You
son
fuckers.
Of bitches. You're a fucking asshole.
What makes us fuckers? You're the one posted on Facebook.
We just said something that would pull you out if you were listening, and it worked.
And it wasn't even meant like that. You just were talking about the night. So really, it was a very innocent comment that was taken, and you went,
But you knew that when I said that would yank her out if she was listening.
Yep, but you didn't even bait it like that, I don't think, unless your intention was.
Well, it was, that was part of the intention.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it did happen that night. She, like I said, she had a headache and stuff, and I understood that.
Right.
But the whole thing is she says she doesn't listen anymore. And to say something that's going to irk her, to pull her out enough to want to say something.
Obviously, it happened.
It happened.
Yeah. See, but she still could have kept it under wraps by not posting it.
Yeah, but see, that's it. She can't because it was something too emotional for her.
You know what, though, man? There's sometimes you just got to exercise self-control, especially with Facebook. I mean, there's times where I want to vent bad, but I'm like, nope.
There's times I have actually started typing something, and after I was done, like, nope, I'm just taking this off.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna put it up.
I've done that too, where I don't even post. I don't even click post or whatever.
You've typed it and you're just like so wanting to put it up, and then all of a sudden at the last minute you're like, this ain't worth it. I'm taking it off.
Nope, that's no good. Or even like commenting on certain shit. There was somebody. There was something. Somebody put something up, and I started to write something, like to give my opinion, and I'm like, no, you know what? They're talking about something that's very, it's like more family, and I didn't want to step on any toes, so I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not fucking with this. So that was the was.
It's funny though, because when she put that up, I put down after she said all that, I put down like.
Meaning I saw that.
Yeah, like I got you. I saw it.
Oh, you typed like or you clicked like?
Yeah, I typed like in there. Like I was going like what? Like kind of.
With a question mark?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'd never put question marks or nothing, but she understands.
Yeah. Well, that's funny.
So now she knows that I know that she was listening.
And why do people, at that point, it's like, okay, you're caught. So, and other people do the same thing.
Yeah.
They'll put these vague things up that show that something really fucked up just happened.
But that's to bait people to talk.
Well, they'll talk, but then they never answer what's happened.
No.
You know, they put all kinds of crazy shit. You know, I'll tell you who does that a lot is Chandler. I'm gay. I like cock up the ass.
Yeah, he's an attention getter.
Oh, totally. And it'll put
Meet my fiance, this cute little girl.
Oh, Jesus. Now he's got a fiance?
Yeah, you remember? He had one a little while ago.
Well,
that
no,
girl.
now I saw something the other day. It said, "Who wants to be Mrs. Blind Insanity?"
Again?
Yeah, there was
That
one of
guy's
those.
Well, come on. I mean, just look at how he talked to us. And, I'm doing this, and I'm moving to Vegas, and I don't have no place to live, and this and that, but I want a radio show at $1,000 a month, and I want to have 2 hours a night like Max. And
Oh, shimble dimble. Have fun with that one there, money.
Yeah.
That takes work. That doesn't just come to you.
Yeah. But you know what? She'll be really pissed at this one. She'll be like, I'm still not talking to you. You didn't have to do that to find it. You know how
Well,
women
you
get.
fucked it up, man. This is your female logic for you.
Learn to play poker right. Don't show me your poker face.
Yeah, that's it.
No matter what we try.
You showed the cards.
Yeah.
Is what you did.
Yeah, you showed me. I knew, and I won.
Man,
I finally found out you're listening when you said you haven't listened for months.
Busted. Sorry.
Busted. Ding ding.
Just too
Ding
good.
ding ding.
Actually, no. You know what I'm thinking of is which one? Bob Seger. Take down, shake down.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody walks into the crowded line. Take down, shake down. You busted. That's the one I'm thinking. So yeah, you got.
That's not right. You don't fuck with somebody's emotions like that.
You know
Now
what?
women get.
Yeah. Well, she brought it out there.
Well, she bit onto it. I mean, if you're a fish in the pond, don't bite on the worm with the hook.
That's what I'm saying. That's just something you don't do. It's called common sense.
You see it dangling in front of you, and you know it's glistening. Don't bite the fucking hook.
Because that's only going to reel you in. Now you're fucked.
Only know that it's a trap to get you.
Oh, no, they wouldn't be. Whoa.
And then when they get hooked, they're all mad because they fell for it.
Yeah, but you're stupid. Then you're the fucker somehow.
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
that?
You piece of shit.
What? Because I was using logic? I'm an asshole? Okay.
Because I said something that if you wouldn't be listening, you would have never heard. But if you would be listening, it would piss you off enough that you couldn't hold it in to come at me. And then I would know you were listening.
That's, you just... Sorry, but we're not your average... Well, you know what it is, too. I hate to say it, and I hate to could be bringing up generation stimulation again.
Right.
She's used to these young, dumb fucking guys.
Yeah, they don't know how to play the game right.
They're just dumb. They don't catch on. They're just like, pussy tits and ass. So, they're not used to intelligent men. Well, there's a lot of stupid guys out there.
Yeah, there are, but we're not one of them, so that's the whole thing.
By the way, I have a stupid guy story.
Oh, God.
Well, okay. It's not really direct, like with relationships and dating and all that type of shit.
Right.
But Darren.
Oh, God.
So last night.
Just say the name and I know.
We're riding home. Had nothing to do with his girlfriend. They kind of fixed things up.
I don't think a lot of things have to do. I think he's just not a bright man.
Well, you're about to hear how not bright he is. So we're talking last night, and it's we've been having rain, obviously. With some of the that's why it's been so goddamn humid here.
Right, like it is in here. Oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly. We've had humidity and thunder and lightning occasionally and whatnot.
Right.
So I said to him, we were talking about the weather. And I said, "There's no lightning tonight, is there?" He's like, "Oh no, there's been no lightning tonight." And I'm like, "Cool, I'm gonna go home and go in the pool." And he says, "Well, just because there's lightning doesn't mean the lightning's gonna strike that pool." And I'm like, "Yeah, but why would you gamble and get into the pool when there is lightning nearby?"
Just because there's cars on the highway doesn't mean if you run across, they're all gonna hit you.
Oh, that was the exact example I used.
Was it?
Yeah, I swear to God. I said, okay, well, if that's the case, how about you just stand out in the middle of the street and, hey, it's a possibility the cars aren't going to hit you. And he goes, oh, no, that's different. He was like, no, you're most likely to get hit by cars. But if the lightning just happens to not strike the pool and it
just happens to not, what if it happens to?
Right. So he was like, well, what if it's in the distance or something?
If it happens to strike that pool, you're in one of the biggest fucking conductors there are of electricity.
Yeah,
it's going to kill you.
You don't swim when there's lightning. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 blocks away.
Right.
If you can see that lightning, you don't swim.
If you can see it, it can hit you.
Exactly. That's why whenever I hear wind or rain, I'm like, no swimming tonight.
Yeah, that damn lightning might not hit you.
Actually, although tonight's nice, there hasn't been any lightning, has there?
No, but last time I was out, no.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry about it.
Oh, that's right. It may not strike the pool.
It may not strike the pool. It may strike the pole next to the pole that fries your fucking ass because the water's a conductor.
Oh, and don't forget, there's metal and all kinds of shit.
Yeah, metal poles going into this water.
Yeah,
a big body of fucking water. You sticking out of the fucking water as a high point for oh my god.
Yep, that was his logic there. Well, maybe I'll strike you if it hits nearby. I'm like, oh, dude,
you're dumb.
This is why you drive a bus, bro. I'm sorry.
This is why you drive a bus and say that the girl you met one day is in true love and she's not like any other one.
Oh, he's still talking that shit. She's an amazing.
Is she a black girl, white girl?
I think she's white.
Okay, because I remember you thought she may have been black hair for a little bit too.
I thought she might be, but maybe she's just kind of a wiggery chick. But I think she's white.
She's a ghetto.
She might be a little. Well, she has some kind of accent. It sounds like maybe from like Boston or somewhere. I only heard it briefly, but she just sounded kind of bitchy.
Yeah, that's a woman for you.
She was like, I don't want Shadow Man to fucking listen to me.
You're Shadow Man. I have a video game called Shadow Man.
Was there one?
Yeah,
Really?
He goes dark side.
Oh.
He's a guy that he's like into this voodoo shit, and he can do this stuff and go dark side, and he becomes Shadow Man.
I am Shadow
Man. But he's a black guy.
That's kind of fucked up. Of course, Shadow Man will follow you home and rob you when you get there.
I don't want Shadow Man listening.
You can't have Shadow Man listening to me. What the fuck kind of shit
You know
is
the
that?
fucked up part, though, is even when I call her and talk to her, I tried to call her earlier, but I had a lot of shit going on today. And she didn't answer, so I was unable to call her back.
Okay.
But when I talk to her tonight, I'm going to get an attitude. I guarantee it.
Oh, it's ready. It's coming. Matter of fact, you might even have a text.
It's like me getting in the pool.
There's that lightning. Hey, but there's a possibility she didn't hear it tonight because she doesn't listen, remember?
Yeah, that's true. She doesn't listen. So she's not going to hear what we just said about her. You can't hear us, Nightcrawler.
See, if you would listen, then maybe you'll hear some of the things
you
we
cannot
say.
hear us, and then
we fooled you.
It's all the joke is on you. Mister. Wow.
We'll be right back,
She is she's really pissed now.
What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. That's back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul.
I love you. You are my girl.
Hip-hop bangers like
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks like.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Answer me this. When did happen a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice. 5.0 Reasons, 10th anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and
Hello,
iTunes.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy, then content, and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turns you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google cheesy leasy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks, these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass. With such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes ain't your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking Buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts, that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts, that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scams. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman.
Yes, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really irks me.
STEM Radio. STEM Radio.
You know, I just gotta say this. Men that wear flip-flops are fucking gay.
You know, it's because it ruins your little fantasy. That's why.
I mean, come on. Men in flip-flops.
We were
That'd be
just
like
outside
dudes wearing
talking.
bras.
Not this commercial, but last commercial. Me and Max are out there talking, and this guy walks by, and all of a sudden, Max is like really quiet. And this guy walks all the way by and clip.
He's wearing flip-flops,
and then you're
mind
like,
you.
and then you're like whispering, you're going, "Oh, that was so jackums." I said, "That was a guy."
Yeah,
Oh, damn it, son of a bitch!
I said, sorry, I'm listening to flip-flops.
Yeah.
And you go, to that guy? You know, see, because here's the thing. You can't walk around manly with flip-flops on.
You can.
I'm sorry. I don't. There's no way you can be manly with flip-flops.
Because to you, it's equated to a woman. You
But
look at
even
it as being
even
a
the
woman.
walk is feminine sounding. It just
Well,
sounds.
it's not feminine sounding. It just makes the same sound, but you like the women in flip-flops. So for you, that rips away your fantasy, so men shouldn't wear them.
I mean, it'd be like
It's like telling a Scottish guy he's gay because he wears a kilt. He'll beat the hell out of you.
Well, I mean, it'd be like a guy wearing high heels. It just wouldn't sound right.
Nah, that's only in your world.
You know, it'd be like if I put on a bra. Okay, if I put on a bra, wouldn't it be fucking
But see,
gross?
that is specifically for women. Flip-flops are not specifically for women. They're for men and women.
Yeah, but I mean, even
It's because it's ruining your fantasy. Come on, let's just admit
the few
this.
times, okay, the few times that I've had to wear flip-flops, I feel bitchy.
That's because you relate them to women. That's why. That's your fantasy. It has nothing to do with it.
I just don't see.
Guys wear sandals, flip-flops. Why should guys have to wear fucking shoes all the time and girls have to only wear them? Fuck it. It's only your fantasy. It's being ruined by a man.
I mean,
that's what it is.
It's just like, man.
Let's call it for what it is.
Guys walking around with flip-flops. It's deceiving. To
I
me.
got them on. I wear them all the time.
Oh, that's kind of gay.
Yeah. To you.
You know? I don't know. I've never felt manly wearing them. And
well, you can't. I mean, you walk weird as it is.
Oh, do I really?
You do the duck waddle.
Oh, okay.
So for you, it'd be like flippo, 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 flippo.
Oh no.
And waddle, waddle, flippo, waddle, flippo, waddle, flippo, waddle.
Waddle, man. Where the fuck you get that from? Waddle. No, but I don't know. Even when I hear like when people walk with those, it's like they're light and they caress the concrete. And you're just like, oh, dude.
Because you got fantasies about it. It just bugs you.
It's
Because that right there is a perfect example. You were getting turned on, listening to something, you found out it was a guy. Goddamn faggot, you shouldn't be wearing them because it makes them my fantasy.
Yeah.
See, that's what it is for you. It's not that it's not a guy thing to do. It's just it
wouldn't
ruins your fantasy.
I wouldn't wear flip-flops.
Because you think they're gay. You think they're for only women.
Yeah, I think they should be only for women.
See?
That's just my thing.
Yeah.
It's just weird with men wearing flip-flops. It's kind of strange.
It just ruins your fantasy.
It's just weird.
Now, come on, just say it. Yes, it ruins it.
It's not just my fantasy. It's just weird.
Well, what were you doing outside there then?
What was I doing?
You were listening and fantasizing about fucking hot toes going by and a chick.
Yeah, some
See?
chick wearing flip-flops.
And then what happened when you found out it was a guy? It ruined your fantasy.
It'd be like when you guys see, guys with long hair and you go, oh, that chick's hot. And then all of a sudden you go, oh, shit, it's a guy.
I don't do that.
You don't do that?
No.
Well, a lot of guys do.
No, I don't. I don't judge somebody by the back. I want to see what's in the front first.
There's people that do that.
Oh, there are.
Damn, she's hot. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah, there are.
like, oh, fuck, it's a man. God damn it. It's the same thing as if you saw a dude wearing a dress with long hair.
Right.
And you see it from, wherever. And you go, oh, damn, that chick. Oh, that's a man. Fuck.
You can usually tell. I mean, not always, but usually you can tell by the walk or the look of the build, whether it's a woman or a man.
Right. Well, that's true.
So if even if they're wearing a dress, you can still go, oh, man, that's a guy.
Although, here's the thing that's weird. I'll see these guys on cops, and they got, it's pretty evident that whoever they picked up was a male prostitute.
Right.
And they're calling him she, and he's like, she just was wanting a ride, so I was giving her a ride. And then all of a sudden the cops are like, well, did you know that's a man? And he's like,
I didn't know that.
Well, no, I didn't know it was a man.
He told me he just got hurt in an accident, and that was a gear stick stuffed between his legs.
Yeah. Well, and even one of the cops was like, yeah, I guarantee you were going to get a big surprise.
Kind of like Eddie Murphy when he picked up that transvestite.
You know what? I think these guys know what they're doing.
They do.
They're totally aware of what they're doing.
I mean, there are times when you will see a he-she that you can't really tell. I mean, there have been a couple that I looked and go, that's a fucking guy?
I mean, there's some guys that sound like girls. That
Sure
would throw
is.
me off. But there are a lot of times where I'll hear someone talk that's claiming to be female, and I'm like, that's a man. How the
So
fuck?
that's the excuse you're using for Red Lobster?
Yeah, how'd you know? How'd you know, man? I thought
Sounded
it
like a
was bitch.
woman.
I thought it was a bitch, man.
She said she had a corn cob. She liked ass on it. She liked to taste ass on it. So I let her put the corn cob in there.
Hey, that's one thing. Gary still sounded like a man.
Yeah, he did. There was no doubt.
Yes.
There's a Gary Love call.
You might be smelling that soon.
Fuck you. Fans blowing over that way.
Well, it may still come back your way.
I hope it don't.
That'll be great, man. And that's the other thing. Some of the farting I've done in this room.
Some of it, all of it. It's all
Hey,
you've ever
I
done.
met Gary here at All Talk.
Yes, you did.
Right here in this room.
Father Time.
Oh, for the time.
Time.
Damn.
Time dogs.
For the time, dog. See, he's the type of guy I could see picking up a male prostitute.
Oh, he probably has.
It's something he would do and be like,
yeah,
she sucked my cock. But he was a very homophobic motherfucker.
Yeah, but I think he would have done it anyhow.
Well, that's why he was so homophobic. Because I think deep down inside,
He probably did do it a couple
probably
times.
let some dude suck his dick.
Yeah, and
or
didn't want
something.
nobody to know.
And be like, look, I fucked him in the ass and told him he would. He said he wouldn't moan. So I said, okay, as long as you don't make noise, I think you're female.
Why does Santa Claus not have any kids?
Because he's got snowballs. Oh, man. He was just a character within himself.
Yes, he was.
Shit. I mean, he would start his show up and then leave.
George, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
On the air.
1 minute he loves you. You're the greatest person ever. Next minute, George to go fuck himself. Yeah, that's right. That was done right across the air.
I told me to go fuck myself.
Wow, man.
And it was always something stupid. I remember it wasn't nothing major.
Well, he always called about stupid things. There was nothing but stupid. And actually, I'm surprised he wasn't more of a bugaboo to me.
Yeah.
I mean, he bugged me a little bit about coming on the show and doing that.
Calling your show a lot there and then.
Yeah, that got to be a little annoying. But when he first when he had my cell number, I was really surprised that he didn't bug me more.
God, I remember the days he would call me all the time and stay on for hours.
Oh yeah, that's the bitch too. You're like, I gotta go.
I gotta go. I don't know. I can't talk to you 2 and 3 hours a fucking day.
Did he telecuff you? Was he trying to keep you on the phone?
Yeah, every time.
Oh shit!
Look at that one time, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm over trying to me and V are over trying to eat a burrito, and he's telling me about how he just shit himself.
I just shit myself, George.
I just got to the hospital and I shit myself. It's all over my pants. Can you drive down here and get in my bedroom and get me a new pair of pants and underwear?
Like that was something you were gonna even be obliged to do.
Yeah, I'm supposed to drive. He's by his toilet. His toilet is by his fucking bedroom. He wants me to drive to his house, go in his house, get in his bedroom, which he's right next to, and get him underwear and pants.
Wait a minute.
Because he shit himself.
Wait, now he's home?
Yeah, he's home. He shit himself at his house.
So he couldn't walk into the bedroom after cleaning himself up?
He wanted me to drive to his house to go in his room to get him some clothes.
He could have walked in there on his own, couldn't he?
Yes. Why, I don't know.
See, I thought he was locked up somewhere and he was trying to tell you to,
No, he just got out of prison.
Or
the hospital, prison, whatever it was.
Yeah, the psych
they
ward.
Took him, they took him to prison at first, then took him to the psych ward, and he just got released and went home and shit himself.
I thought he shit himself before. That was the first.
No, he was on the toilet, said he shit himself.
I shit myself, George.
I didn't get to the toilet in enough time. I got shit all over my underwear and my pants.
Like, dude, just take the shit off it and go get some
Go
underwear
you're
and
right there in
pants.
your fucking dresser drawer.
That's the problem, though. Sometimes you got to be careful with certain people.
Yeah.
You give them an inch, they take a fucking football field.
Yep.
So, or if they give him a foot, they take a football field.
Yep.
And that's how he was, for sure. Definitely taking advantage. Well, that's why you got to be careful, too. Even some of the people we work with at work.
Right.
If you try to be too nice to them and oblige too much.
It doesn't help.
Then they want you to do all this stuff for them, and you're like, time to fuck out. That's not my job description.
Right.
You need somebody that's going to help you with that. And they're just like, well, but, and then some of them are very astounded that you would,
I can't believe you wouldn't do that for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had somebody one time that wanted my number.
I thought we were friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that. I had one guy that hated me, that was pissed off because he wanted me to, he wanted me to write something up for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I said, that's not what we do, man. That's not our job.
Right.
And so he got pissed off, and then he was telling people other fucked up shit about me, like my ex-boss. He said that I told him that, we weren't going to serve him anymore and all kinds of other crazy shit. And
did you say that?
I didn't say anything like that. But anyway, he had it in his mind that he hated me now.
He
And
got
I'm like,
ass hurt. You did it to him.
oh, totally.
You hurt his assholio.
His assholio was pain, man. He was in pain. So he basically, but that's, goddamn, that's the price you pay for being nice.
Yeah, you do.
The nice price. And
be a jerk.
Well,
that's why I'm jerkman.
That's why you got to be jerkman.
I still pay the price.
Yeah, because you're not really jerkman in real life.
No, not in real life.
So that's the problem. You need to be jerkman all the time.
If I was jerkman all the time, man.
Just live that persona.
Oh, God. I mean, I do it to certain extents with some people. I agitate, and
of
I'm
course.
still me. But, I'm not as bad as,
Like, you could be a real fucker.
Oh, I can be a real dick if I wanted to be, yeah. And people think I'm a dick now. Fuck. They'd hate me then.
Yeah, you just ain't seen the worst.
Yeah, they don't know. People don't know in my mind. Am I boring you that much? Really?
Oh, no. Actually, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night.
People don't know in my... Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Gary come over?
Nah, just had dreams about you and Jeremy pounding each
Yeah,
other.
what the hell is with that? You had dreams about me and Ocelot.
Yeah, that's weird.
I'm starting to think you're gay.
Like I said, you guys aren't a couple in the dream. You're just...
Well, good, because, we're friends.
Taking me to different shit, and you're trying to get me to
Love
like it.
Ocelot. Great person.
Oh, yeah. Just funny that it was you and Ocelot that were, like, you guys were pushing something.
Yeah, what the hell's with that?
I don't know. Fucking strange.
But yeah, so I forget what the fuck I was talking about now.
We were talking about what was it? Now see you derailed me.
Remember? No, you derailed me this time.
Being jerkman and doing some
Oh, that was it. If I truly see, I get thoughts in my head. When people say stuff, I keep them in. There's some thoughts if I said because they're so fucking mean and sarcastic.
Yeah, that piss
people
them off.
really piss them off. Yeah. So, but then there's times I get it in my head. I have to get it the fuck out.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's some times where it's like, okay, enough is enough.
Yeah, I got to do this. I can't because.
Or if they catch you on a bad day,
Well, even if not even a bad day, some days if someone will say something and my brain automatically snaps to this cocky fucking real asshole remark, and I don't say them half the time because I can't.
Yeah, you got to bite it back.
Yeah.
Well, it happens to me at work sometimes. I want to say something fucked up, but then I'm like, no, I can't do that.
Well, you see my reaction outside when I said when we were talking about my mom. What did I say? Yeah, we're gonna have Gelsey come.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. That was talking about kicking salt in the fucking wound.
And but see, my brain makes me do these things.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of salt in wounds, did you read that fucked up story about those this kid's in a group home, a Christian-run group home, and basically the 3 members of the staff, one of them being a pastor, took this kid out to the desert, basically made him dig his own grave. They were beating him. They beat his naked body, and they were pouring salt in the wound. And they were doing.
Did they kill him?
No, I don't think they killed him, but they're in some serious fucking trouble.
Sure, it's about time.
Somebody posted that shit on Facebook.
Wonder if it's true or not.
That's true. They could be bullshit. God. This is the thing, you suspect everything now.
Yeah, and to me, why do people bother to make up stories? There's no punchline to it. It's just false bullshit. Why bother sitting down writing this whole fucking fantasy story up?
Because they know they got everybody worked up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look what I did.
The clicks I'm going to get and hits off of my lie.
I feel good. Or like stories about people dying that didn't really die.
Yeah, yeah. All those actors, and you're like, wow, I can't believe it. Oh, yeah, it's fake.
What was that?
Why bother?
There was something last year about Bon Jovi get killed or something.
That I wouldn't mind.
Right. But then you found out it wasn't true, and then you're
I
like,
was upset.
Damn it. Fucking Bon Jovi's
Before that, I was like,
dead.
yeah. No more. I hate his fucking music.
Now, that's not the only song you know by him, right?
No.
Like,
cowboy. He's such a fucking
cowboy.
queer. I'm sorry. He's a fucking queer. I don't like his goddamn music. Every fucking song he sung fucking sucked if you really listen to it. There's no good fucking beat to it. There's no good. He fucking sucks.
Yeah, I don't know. He's all right. I don't think he was that.
He's not spectacular. Like everybody plays him up to.
I don't think he's a legend by any means.
He's as bad as what the hell is Corey Hart?
Oh,
You know,
yeah, Corey.
couple like semi fucking whatever songs, but they were nothing spectacular.
Yeah. Corey Hart was, yeah, he was
Yeah.
kind of, well, after Sunglasses at Night, I mean, he had a few other,
And even that was kind of lame.
yeah, it's stupid, but it's catchy, and it's like,
Yeah,
whatever.
It was more catchy than fucking Bon Jovi's.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
On the steel horse I ride, wanted, dead or... Come on, what the fuck is that?
Let everybody dick lurp the hell out of it.
That is a fucking queer song.
Shot to the heart, and you're to blame.
You give love a bad name.
I'll raise my cheek and fart for that
I'm
one.
telling you. He's a fucking shitty songwriter. The music blows. Sorry, get over it, everybody.
Yeah, there's
Bon Jovi blows.
certain acts you just don't like. Well, like everybody loves Queen. I don't really like Queen.
There's a couple songs I like. I don't like all of their stuff. Fat Bottom Girls was stupid.
Oh, God.
I don't like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I hate that one too.
I did like a Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
That's
I
okay.
liked Killer Queen.
I didn't like. Of course, you're sick of "We Will, rock you." That's annoying.
Yeah.
And then
There was another one that they wrote that I liked.
Bicycle. I don't like bicycle. Bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Get on your fucking bike and shut up then.
Right. Let's go ride this thing.
I liked Under Pressure. Loved that song.
Yeah, I'm tired of that too because I hear
They played it a lot, but I did like it. I liked another one they played a lot of was another one, Bites the Dust. That was a good song.
That one's
though.
okay.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite song by
Well,
them.
it's kind of like Leonard Skinner or whatever. I like Highway to Heaven or whatever was sucky song.
Well, that's AC/DC.
I'm not. Yeah, not. But what was the other one? There's something to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, that's Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin. Okay, Led Zeppelin's one I'm thinking about. I did like.
I like All of My Love.
I love that song. But that right there was mostly the guy that did
Robert Plant.
I'm in the Mood. Robert Plant.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Robert Plant.
Yeah, and I like that song. Oh no, that was a good song.
He was their vocalist though.
Yeah.
For most of the old stuff at least.
Yeah, for most of the old stuff. But I liked okay, even let's take on Another Brick in the Wall.
Oh, I don't like that.
Pink Floyd. I don't like them.
No, I don't either.
I liked Another Brick in the Wall. But that's the extent of it.
That's the only song I like by them. The rest of their
Comfortably
shit-
Numb and all that. I was like.
The rest of the shit's just weird.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
See, that's it. I mean, it's kind of like how people love that chopped and screwed bullshit.
Yeah.
Where they slow the song down because you got to be drinking on that lane to understand it. And it's like, same shit with that. It's like you got to be fucking dropping acid or something, you know, in order to be, you know, really like, oh, okay, this song, bro, there's meaning in this, bro. Well, what is it? I'm glad you see it because I sure
Yeah.
as fuck don't.
I got to take a lot of fucking drugs.
Yeah. No,
You know what?
What?
It's time.
You know what? This is goodbye from this studio.
This is Guy from this studio. You know what? I think at the end, I'm going to play the song, and I'm going to walk over there, and we can wave goodbye to everybody.
Okay, we'll
From
do
this
that.
studio for the last time.
Last time. We'll see you at the next studio
Next
tomorrow
time
night.
will be the new studio. So everybody,
Yep.
have a good one.
Have a good one. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. We forgot to say goodbye.
Oh, yeah. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm GJ, last time here at All Talk 1 Jerkman.
And that's the story there, bitches. See
I'll
ya.
be over to wave bye.
Jimmy Black. It's the shit that hurts you. Max Hill.